All right, John Oakes here in our Homer City, Pennsylvania location here for Hankster's Hot Rods. Today we're going to go over this very nice truck that we have sitting here, this nice classic 1987 GMC Sierra 1500. As you can see, this pickup truck looks very nice. It's got the two-tone color scheme on it, the blue with the white on the bottom of the truck. All of your bright work on this, the bumpers, you've got chrome bumpers, bumperettes up front, all of the wheel well trim, all of your side body moldings here, door handles, mirrors, rain gutter moldings, all of that stuff is in really great condition on this truck. All nice and straight, polished up really well, and it looks really good. Looks like it's even, you know, all of the original style trim that would have been on this vehicle. Looks very classy for this pickup truck. Also, you can see it's got the Sierra Classic 1500 badging here on the front fenders. Now, all this truck, all metal, all steel panels here. As we come back a little further, you're going to look at your doors here. You're going to check out the fitment of that. The elevations and the gaps on this door look very nice. Elevations are good. All of your body lines are in alignment with one another. It all looks really well on this truck. Again, you've got all the molding here that goes around the back of the cab here also. Nice tinted windows, both the glass here and your vent window up there. And again, the glass in your mirrors here, you have both driver and passenger side mirror. All of that is in really nice shape. We're going to open up our door. We're going to take a look at the interior in this too. Again, this thing is really nice inside and out. As you can see, it's got the blue, like the houndstooth style bucket seats up front. It's got the center console there, or what we would consider kind of like a center console there with the cup holders. That's there. Seat belts are present. You've got the color matched dash pad, the factory gauges in there, factory heat and vent controls there. Factory steering wheel. It is a tilt wheel column shift on this one to go along with the Turbo 400 that's in it. Factory steering wheel. It does have power door locks and windows in this vehicle also. All of your door panels, you can see how nice all of the materials are here. You've got your plushy, like velour style padding up here. You've got the carpeted down below, and then your vinyl kind of throughout the entire cab of the truck. Everything looks great. Carpeting, again, for the age of the vehicle, carpeting looks good. And as far as your door weather stripping and seals, you can see all of this looks really great. No rips or tears in any of it. Nice and soft the whole way around. It's going to seal up very, very nice. You close the door, it closes real nice, a good solid thud, so you know that it's good and shut there. Of course, you got your fuel door here. Now, this does have dual fuel tanks on it. Whenever we get to the underside video, you'll be able to see all of that. But here's your fuel door on this side here. That is all in good shape also. Wheels and tires. We've got 15-inch. These are the truck rally wheels here. Steel wheels. You've got the beauty rings on it. Center caps all matching too on this truck. As far as the tires go, these are a set of Cooper Discoverer. These are the HTs, and the size on all four corners are 255/70 R15s. Tread is in excellent condition on this. Bed sides on this truck, nice and straight the whole way down the side. As a matter of fact, as you look down both sides, this thing is going to be super straight down both sides. As we come around the back now, obviously you can see your tailgate here. Again, all steel tailgate here. Again, you've got your kind of like your stainless GMC trim back here on the lower side of the tailgate. Of course, more of that cladding here down below. Got your bumper down below too. It's got the kind of the diamond plate up on top there, so you got a little bit of traction if you're ever going to step up on that to go ahead and get up in the bed. Now, as far as the bed itself, we lower the tailgate down and it's not going to go anywhere. It's on tethers there. Your bed, you can see how nice this truck is. Probably hasn't been used a whole lot for anything really. All of your fenders and inner fenders, bed sides, the front of the bed and the floor of the bed, all in excellent shape. If you look up to the cab, you can see you've got a nice tinted glass on the cab of this vehicle. You've got the cargo light up above there too, and the glass is in great shape. No chips or cracks in that. Of course, you've got your molding around there to help seal everything up. We'll go ahead and close this up. Closes nice and solid there. Again, if you look at tail lights, the lenses in this thing is in great shape. The bezels around it, all of that is in really good shape. And then you can also see that exhaust pokes out right underneath that rear bumper there. A set of chrome exhaust tips there do that for you. As we come around the passenger side, again, as I said, body panels, the whole body on this truck, nice and straight. You can see all of your moldings on your lower body here, your wheel lip moldings. Like I said, the rain gutter moldings, all of that is really, really nice. Now we bring ourselves to the passenger side door. So now we can do the same thing we did on the other side. Look at the gaps, back and front of the door. Our elevations are dead on. Again, you can see body lines all line up. Again, you've got that matching Sierra Classic 1500. There is the mirror here on the passenger side. Again, the chrome finish is in great shape. Glass is in great shape too. Glass in the passenger side door, no chips or cracks. And even in that vent window, nothing there. We'll open up the passenger side. That way you get to look at the interior from both sides. Seat upholstery is in really good shape. There's no rips or tears anywhere. Looks in great shape. No cracks in the dash pad. Again, your dash is all color matched to the vehicle so that everything is matching colors. You've got that same Sierra Classic badging inside of the interior of this car. Again, your carpeting, you can see how good a condition that is. The headliner, everything just looks really, really good in this. And again, your seals and weather stripping around the door, that's in great shape too. We'll close that up. We'll continue around to the front of our truck now, where again you're going to see just your standard GMC grille for the 87 Sierra here. You can see that grille is in great shape. Black grille. It's got the bright work around it that looks really nice. The red GMC right in the center. You've got your quad headlights here, so you're going to have your high and low beams on this. All classic, just sealed beam units. Glass lenses, no chips or cracks in any of these. I already mentioned about that chrome front bumper along with the bumperettes here. Everything looks to be in really good shape on this truck. You can even see the hood on this, all steel hood. Again, you see your gaps the whole way around the hood. Looks very good. Elevations line up with the fenders really nice. Of course, your windshield here, no chips or cracks there either. Nice set of windshield wipers. And again, your trim around the window is in good condition too. Now, to open our hood up, as we're going to do now, is got a hood popper on the interior of the vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and pop that. And then we'll just reach in here and raise our hood up. So the first thing we're going to notice is the underside of the hood. All painted the same as the blue as the exterior of the truck. Again, everything is nicely done here. You've got your hood bracing underneath. Everything's epoxied up there. It looks really, really nice for this vehicle. They did a really good job here. As far as the motor compartment itself, this all looks pretty much factory original from what you see here. It's got the blue cowl and inner fenders there, and then you've got, of course, your black inside here, black frame. Now, as far as the motor goes, this is the original numbers matching 350 cubic inch GM motor here. It does have the later model Vortec heads on it. It's got the center bolt valve covers on it. It's got your cast intake on it, got your factory style air cleaner with your air inlet over there to help pull cool air from the outside and bring it down so it goes down the carburetor there for you and makes you a little bit more power. As far as the steering and braking, we'll go over this also once we get it up on the lift, but we do have power steering, we do have power brakes. It's disc up front, drums on the rear. That's just kind of your standard typical setup. As far as the radiator goes, you've got the factory style radiator with the shroud. All of your hoses and lines are all nice and dry, free from leaks or drips. All of your belts are in good condition too. As far as your exhaust system on this car, you do have a set of stock cast exhaust manifolds that empty out into dual exhaust, dual turbo style mufflers, and then of course the tailpipes out the back of the car. factory air conditioning still installed in this vehicle and all hooked up. And other than that, that's kind of the underside of your hood here now. It does have a jack located underneath the hood here for if you ever need it for flat tire or anything. It is housed right there. The battery's got a disconnect on it. Now behind this motor, to finish out the drive line, we've got a turbo 400 automatic transmission. So good stout transmission for you, should be problem free. And then as far as the rear end, you've got the GM 10-bolt rear. Now it is the Big 10 though. It's got the bigger ring and pinion in it. It's got the 8.5-inch ring gear in it. So it's more of a stout 10-bolt rear end than just your typical. That's pretty much it. So we've been around the outside. We've now been under the hood. We've been inside the vehicle now. All the way around it. We're now going to get it on our lift. We're going to go ahead through the underside, show you how nice this truck is from the bottom, and then finally we'll open the hood back up again, fire this motor up, let you hear how nice and smooth this motor actually sounds. Alright, so we are standing underneath our 1987 GMC Sierra pickup truck here. We're going to go through this vehicle just like we always do, from front to back, going through all the steering, suspension, frame, floors, braking, you name it. We're going to go underneath and tell you what exactly all of this stuff is. So on our 87 GMC here, of course we've got the stock front cross member and pretty much all stock factory suspension on this vehicle. We've got the regular stock upper and lower control arms on it. Of course the steering, it is a power steering vehicle, so you've got your tie rods to the front sides of all your suspension here. All the ball joints on everything is all in really good shape. So all of your ball joints on tie rods, on your upper and lower control arms, everything's all good there. As far as the front suspension, we also have a front sway bar on this truck. So that's going to help it with handling, cornering and so forth. That's going to be a plus for you there. As far as the suspension now, as far as shocks, looks like it has a newer set of just regular gas shocks here on the front end. So again, should ride really, really nice. To kind of go along with the suspension and so forth, out here at the corners, let's talk about wheels and tires next. We've got 15-inch factory steel rally wheels for the truck here. It's got the beauty rings and the center caps on it also. Those are all in great shape. As far as tires, we've got Cooper Discover HT tires, all four corners. They are all the same size, and those are 255/70 R15s. And again, the tread on these things is just like new. They look great on this vehicle. As far as driveline, let's work our way back now on that. We've got the original numbers matching 350 cubic inch small block GM motor here. We've got behind that the turbo 400 transmission automatic. That does have the flywheel cover on it too, so that's going to help protect that from getting chipped or something from debris and so forth getting in there. As we look at the pan on our transmission and on our motor, both of those are very clean, free of any leaks or drips that we can see here. Even the seal at the tail shaft of the transmission, that is nice and dry also. Of course, behind that now we've got our drive shaft. This is balanced, so that's going to help eliminate a lot of the vibrations and so forth that you might feel in the drive line. And then back here, as far as the rear end goes, again, it's a two-wheel drive truck. This is a 10-bolt GM rear end in it. It's the Big 10, so it's the 8.5-inch ring gear, and that has a 278 gear ratio in it. As far as rear suspension, you can see we've got the multi-leaf rear springs back here. You've got the same style shock as what's on the front of the vehicle too. Braking, power brakes on this car, disc brakes on the front, drum brakes back on the rear. Emergency brake, that is also all hooked up. So all your cables, those are all present and everything is functioning. So again, you see your cables all the way back to those rear drum brakes. As far as the frame and the floors on this truck, again, everything looks great underneath here. Frame's nice and straight, good and square the whole way back. The floors, there's no patching, no piecing whatsoever. All of your heat shields and so forth, those all remain intact. Of course, with this being the 1500 truck, it's got the dual fuel tanks, one on either side right underneath the floors here, and those are in great shape. You can see the covers here, those are in perfect condition too. Dual exhaust on this thing, starting all the way from our stock cast exhaust manifolds, duals all the way back. You've got a set of what looks to be like a turbo style muffler here. Then of course you've got the tailpipes that exit all the way out the back, right underneath the rear bumper, with a set of nice chrome exhaust tips welded on back there. As far as the rest, I mean, brake lines and fuel lines are all run along the bottom of the car here, nice and neat. Like I said, all heat shields are intact, all bracing, all cross members, all look great, and the bed underside looks great on this thing too. Again, no piecing, no patching, no holes, none of that. This thing looks great. So again, you'll see from our outside photos when we walk around this car, you'll see all of this and see how really nice the condition is from top to bottom on this thing. So that is it for now for underneath this.